Welcome to ENN. I'm Stuart Jackson.
And I'm Mary Jo Maloney. And this is your weekly news update. On April 18th, the 4th annual athlete auction took place at the Frank G. Polk Student Center. Student athletes took the stage and were auctioned off to the highest bidder. Proceeds benefited the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
On April 22nd, Edinburgh's sports management class hosted a 5K run/walk for better health. Participants could participate in their own age group as well as enjoy various activities throughout the day. Proceeds benefited Erie's Barber National Institute.
On April 28th, Edinburgh's Quidditch team will host a competition and compete against other universities in the Spring Snitch Tournament. Quidditch comes from J.K. Rowling's popular series Harry Potter games. Begin at 11 a.m. on the lawn between Loveland and Doucette Halls. This event is free and open to the public.
Edinburgh University Theatre is performing the comedy As Bees and Honey Drown between April 25th and April 29th. The shows begin at 7:30 p.m. Wednesday through Saturday and at 2:30 p.m. on Sunday at the Diebold Center of Performing Arts. The show is directed by Edinburgh professor Sharon Taylor. Tickets are for $3 for students and $5 for the general public. Up now, we have an exclusive sneak peek of Edinburgh campus media's interviews from last week's concert with The Fray, Jax Mannequin, and Andy Grammer. Stay tuned.
I don't know, I think we trust each other a lot more, and we trust our own instincts to kind of lead us rather than making music we think people will like. My favorite is probably like 20,000 seat outdoor shed. I think we've done bigger kind of stadiums opening for small people and done a lot smaller shows. But when there's 15, 20,000 people, they create this whole energy of their own that you can kind of like push and they push back, and it's electric.
My favorite part of touring is like connecting. If there's a crowd and they really are loving what you're doing, there's nothing cooler than that in life. Than playing a song, have everybody sing the words at the same time, and just kind of going somewhere with an audience. The second coolest thing is meeting all these amazing people. I'm a huge fan of Jax Mannequin. The Phrase, I love them so much. So like, one of them just came in, and I played a bunch of shows with him. And so he came in, he saw me sitting here like just 5 seconds ago, and he's like, "Oh, what's up?" And I was like, "What's up?" So cool.
I tend to find that the best way to keep things fresh is to sort of shut things down temporarily and kind of re-engage in what would be more of a normal life. And this is obviously a little more peculiar, and it can be hard to find inspiration sort of doing the wake up, do it, sound check, do the show, wake up, do the sound check, so that's sort of how I'm choosing to do it this time.
What's up? My name's Andy Grammer, and you're watching ETV.
How's it going? I'm Andrew from the band Jax Mannequin, and you're watching ETV.
The conflict in Darfur has led to some of the worst human rights abuses.
More than 200,000 people have been killed. 2.5 million have been displaced.
Families torn apart.
Please, take a stand with us.
Let the people of Darfur know they are not alone.
Join us. Join us. Join us at aidstillrequired.org.
And do something for Darfur.
Together. Together? Together, we have the power to change the world. What do you stand for?
Welcome to Entertainment News. I'm Josh Petruska. Tupac Shakur has risen from the dead. On April 15th, the hologram of Tupac performed with Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre at the Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival in Indio, California. The Tupac hologram was a vision of Dr. Dre and created by the Hollywood special effects studio Digital Domain. In just 4 months, the hologram reportedly cost between $100,000 and $400,000. April 15th was Cleveland's 27th annual Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction. Inductees included Guns N' Roses, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and the Beastie Boys. Axl Rose and Rod Stewart did not attend the event. Guns N' Roses and the Red Hot Chili Peppers both performed 3 songs. Beastie Boy Adam Yauch stayed at home as he is recovering from cancer. Their songs were performed by The Roots, Kid Rock, and Traven McCoy of Gym Class Heroes. Charlie Sheen's upcoming show, Anger Management, is being hit with a $50 million lawsuit. Jason Schumann is suing his former partner, Joe Roth, claiming he helped develop the show but was cut out after Sheen signed on. Schumann is suing Roth for breach of contract and fraud. According to the complaint filed, Schumann says Roth went silent and failed to make any attempt to return any phone calls or emails. The dispute is to be settled within the coming weeks. Longtime broadcast and entertainment icon Dick Clark died of a heart attack on Wednesday, April 18th at the age of 82. In 2004, Clark suffered a stroke and had to learn how to walk and talk again. Clark began American Bandstand in Philadelphia in 1956, which helped bring rock and roll into the mainstream. He was also known for ringing in the New Year since the 1970s with Dick Clark's New Year's Rocking Eve. Clark is survived by his wife, Carrie, and 3 children. That's all in entertainment. Up next, we have your weekly weather forecast, followed by sports.
This is a man who almost learned to walk at a rehab center that almost got built by people who almost gave money. Almost gave. How good is almost giving? About as good as almost walking.
Hello everyone, I'm Dorian Sherman. Let's take a look at the week's weather forecast. We're going to start off on Monday. We have snow showers in the area. Yeah, it says spring, but we got snow showers. Highs 35 with a low of 32 degrees. On Tuesday, we continue to have a rain-snow mix. Highs 39 with a low of 34 degrees. On Wednesday, everyone, we got mostly sunny skies. Thank you. And warmer temperatures, high 54 with a low of 42 degrees. On Thursday, we go back to some rain showers, highs 51 with a low of 35 degrees. And on Friday, the last day of the school week, partly cloudy skies with a high of 47 with a low of 37 degrees. Now let's take a look at today's trivia question. For golf ball size hail, a storm updraft must be A, 70 miles an hour, B, 20 miles an hour, C, 50 miles per hour, or D, does not need an updraft. And today's answer is A, 70 miles an hour. So yes, folks, you really don't want a golf ball size hailstone to hit your windshields. It will shatter it, and that's no fun for anyone. Well, that's this week's weather forecast. See you later.
I got no pulse, so losing.
Charging. He's in VFib.
Shocking. Is it real all the time? Just had a few drinks. Just can't be happening.
Are we clear?
Clear. We're just buzzed. Just buzzed. You didn't tell us that, sir. You're right. This isn't happening. You'll be fine.
I feel good.
Really? No, not really.
Buzz driving.
Clear.
Maybe we should stop acting like it's no big deal.
Shocking.
Hello and welcome back to ENN Sports. I'm Patrick Nuzzo. The women's lacrosse team broke and improved their all-time season wins record with wins over Wheeling Jesuit and East Stroudsburg. They moved to 7-9 overall after claiming a nail-biting 14-13 victory over East Stroudsburg. The Scots were led by Abby Mackesy, who had 7 goals, tying a Scots record. Shannon Rurick also pitched in 3 goals, while Dominic Young had 2. The ladies finished the season at home versus Slippery Rock. The ladies softball team had their season come to a close after losing a doubleheader to Gannon.
The 3-0 loss and 5-3 loss eliminated the Scots from playoff contention. The ladies fell just one win shy of taking the 4th seed into the PSAC playoffs. They finished with a 16-18 record and 6-10 in the PSAC. And finally, the men's tennis team fell just short of a win in this year's PSAC playoffs. After losing 5-0 to eventual champion Bloomsburg, the team fell 5-4 to Millersville in their consolation match. The team finishes in 4th place in the PSAC with a 11-14 record. That's all I have for you today. Until next time, see you out there.
Great game, man.
Let's go get a win!
This year's MVP goes to Jake.
Take steroids and eventually everyone will see you for what you really are. A fake, a fraud, an asterisk. Don't be an asterisk.
That's all we have for you this week.
Remember, you can email us with any story ideas you have. Thanks for watching.